The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
That pass has been well intercepted. Busquets. And it's Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. And it's Rosicky. It's Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivered, look, shot a goal! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And claimed it back swiftly. Iniesta. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
Boyan! Goal! Arsenal! Valencia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rosicky. Busquets. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That's a lovely, neat pass. Xavi. And here's Boyan. And Boyan! Space for him to turn and look. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Valencia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Oh, he's been caught napping! Picked out, and the finish! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's got away from him. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. Pinches it off him. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Hazard powering forward here. Oh, such a clever touch. Iniesta going forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. Iniesta ventures forward. Now it's Maradona. Great vision. Bojan. Maradona goes for the shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's Isco. Hasebe. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, just takes a shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Arsenal chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
En el marcador se puede ver un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17.
So let's get the ball rolling.
El dorsal 19.
Valencia changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Valencia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, that's well spotted. Now, who's going to be first to this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rijkaard. Busquets. And it's Hasebe. Pedri. Rosicki gets on his bike and on the move. Maradona. Bale. Maradona. it'll be a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always goal side.
There they go, hunting again.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a cute ball. Danny Olmo. Great chance! Arsenal with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that...
He's going for goal! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Valencia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Danny Olmo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Saliba. And Danny Olmo. And here's Bale. Maradona has it out wide and in space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Bale. Threads one in. And this is Maradona. Oh, right place, right time. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Danny Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has put paid to that. Iniesta. And it's Batistuta. Cannavaro. Now it's Bale. Good chance here! And that has flown over.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 4.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Hasebe. Pedri. Pullet. And he's had it nicked away.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's Bale! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's loose. That's another chance!
Gol del Arsenal.
Valencia making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
El dorsal 7, Iniesta.
Guti. Played into space. That's the keeper's ball. Guti, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Xavi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is lovely. Valencia have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
El dorsal 11, Xabi Alonso.
And it's Xabi Alonso. And time is up. Valencia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Valencia desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Iniesta. Baresi. Xavi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's destined for the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Knocks it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Massaro. There's the header! Goal! Manchester United! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Valencia are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He's got away. Isco. He has found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be...
Isaac! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedri. And it's Azar. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Hazard, the pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Valencia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho. Pedri. And that should get the job done. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Pedri. He's found space here. Rijkaard. Chiellini. Pedri. And Dani Olmo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Searching pass he's played there. Busquets. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Isco. It's Xavi! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Iniesta. Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Xavi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Valencia are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri! And that's a tidy finish. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Hasebe. And it's Iniesta. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo going forward. Pedri. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we get things going again.
Valencia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And the shot's on here. Xavi. Hazard. Dani Olmo. He's in a great position here. That is a brilliant interception. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. Rijkaard. About to charge for a shot! Magnificent from Massaro! A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. And the shot! And that's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Valencia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And it's Isco. Xavi. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Isco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Iniesta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Dani Olmo, Pedri. Referee's given a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And here's Isak. Oh, this is a great... Tries a shot! Superlative from Pedri! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And it's Iniesta. Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Isco. Xavi. Xavi gets on his bike and on the move. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Busquets, and it's Iniesta. Iniesta running with intent. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17, el dorsal 7, Iniesta, serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, Hazard, el dorsal 13.
So we have movement on both benches. Rodri, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Hasebe. Vitinha. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And the counter is on. Massaro. Massaro looking for the run. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3. Rijkaard. Great vision. No way he was going to let him past. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Valencia cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see. Takes the shot! Oh, Nice, just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Cannavaro looking to pass their way up the pitch. Hasebe. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Pedri. Xavi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Albert Ferrer. Elise. And this is Batistuta. This is a promising build-up. That looks a decent ball. So much. Batistuta! Oh, it's come off the upright. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rijkaard. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Isco. Now, what about a counter-attack? Valencia are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Cannavaro is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Backward it goes. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is a great pick out.
Rafinha clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Xavi. Spread it left. And this is Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Zico. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So what can they conjure from this one? And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Against the crossbar. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Elise. Pings in across. Tries to get it clear. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Played out to the left flank. And it's Guardiola. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Hasebe with the clearance. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper wasn't...
Batistuta is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Busquets is the team's great visionary. Stood up well to him there.
Valencia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Albert Ferrer wins the duel this time. Half-time getting close now. Messi. Busquets. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Stojkovic touches it back. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played back. It's Hasebe. Gives it back.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Botman. Balde. Played into space. That has been slung wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Valencia come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Down to business again.
Valencia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pedri, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Valencia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, good take in a good area. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Busquets, over to the right flank. He has found the way through. Oh, important interception. Valencia, still this single... he's given it away! Guardiola has created one goal already. This looks promising. Now there's he's had a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Busquets. Ronaldinho being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's found some space. Shoots! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 26.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
23.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cannavaro can get it clear. Shot! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona leading now. And it's Pedri. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Very nicely done. Cross to the back post.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's a promising position. He is through here. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's heaved it away. Played through into space. And the pass is intercepted. Busquets. Stojkovic. That is good strength.
Valencia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we have
14,
movement on both benches.
El dorsal 19, el dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos
Cannavaro.
por el dorsal 8.
Xavi.
El dorsal 18. El dorsal
Iniesta.
17. Cambio de jugadores.
Hasebe getting forward. And the return pass. Xavi. And it's Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valencia could be just about done here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Pedri. Dani Olmo. Aim forwards. That's a shade optimistic. Cannavaro. Busquets. Iniesta. Mohamed Salah. Azar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Iniesta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Distributed tidily. João Cancelo spots it and intercepts. Oh, shooting chance! Muscular approach does pay off here. And now they can clear their lines. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedri. Makalele running with the ball, and this is Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Stojkovic. Oh, can he get onto this? So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stojkovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Shot could be on. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Iniesta. Valencia yet to have an attempt on goal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Rijkaard. Cannavaro is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Ferdinand. And it's Maldini. It's a pretty loose pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cannavaro. Oh, this is a very good run. Tries to pass it through. Messi receives it in a wide position. Xavi. And it's Pedri. Played back. And this is Iniesta. Quality ball. Figo. Looking to play him in. Son Heung-min gets into a good position. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Busquets. He shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's played it back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played out to the left flank. Oh, played through for the wide man. And this is Iniesta. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals. Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. Makalele. Messi. And it's Pedri. Stojkovic succumbs to the pressure. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Scholes, never out of the action for very long. Lahm. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedri. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Hasebe.
That's going in strongly.
Goes down, but nothing given. Xavi. Iniesta, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. And here's Stojkovic. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a... It's Asa! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. North Korea have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Oh, easy pickings there. Figo. Oh, perfectly measured that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
North Korea really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Hasebe. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's Hasebe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. Tries one from range. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pedri. Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like? A finish of true class! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Rijkaard. And it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lahm. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Scholes. Shoots! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Messi.
North Korea, it's Son Heung-min! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
El dorsal 20.
Xavi.
Rosicky.
For Hasebe. And that's another good win of the ball. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really
Big chance! And a neat finish! And they are right back within touch! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So could they be onto something here? He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Hazard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Stojkovic. Can he get it through? And he's definitely onside. Well, that's an excellent interception. Scholes. Lahm. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that will be the final act. Valencia were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter...